Good morning. Good morning. Happy Hump Day. Yes, normally I'm at home. I got a ring light. I'm chilling. But before I used to do all that, when I used to set up at home, my episodes were straight podcast, straight record, and it was right now on my way to work. Now, as I look for new job opportunities, I feel I need to get used to getting back in the habit of just recording. But now that we're proudly on StreamYard, hey, why not record while I'm driving? I'm not necessarily looking directly at my phone. I just talk. And today, Kyler Murray's contract is really interesting. So they have a couple of sentences in his contract that read that he has to study independently at home for 4 hours a week. Now, I'm going to tell you right now, just to be completely honest, me, Big Chief Daddy, Romero, Big Boy, we do Sports Daddy TV at the very least once a week. At the very least once a week. We might take a week off here and there, but I don't think it's such a problem to study for 4 hours a week. I know one thing, me, Big Boy, and Daniel and Big Chief are always writing. We spend more than 4 hours writing shows that we don't even get to do. I don't get why Kyler Murray can't or won't 4 hours a week looking at film. Something you love to do. I, okay. The reason why I'm talking about this particular subject is because I am an Arizona Cardinal fan. Everybody's like, well, wait, I thought you were a Tennessee Titan fan. I am. I grew up loving the Tennessee Titans. The Tennessee Titans will always be my heart. But I always felt like the AFC and NFC were two different divisions. So I got a team in each one. Specifically, why I love the Arizona Cardinals was Jake Plummer in the late 90s. I'll never forget that run that he made when everybody on his team was hurt. Both wide receivers, tight end, both running backs, and then they signed this little dude named Kevin Casper with blonde hair. And that little dude played his heart out. He wasn't great. But he said, you know what? This is the only opportunity I got. I'm gonna make the best of it. I never saw two dudes. I never saw two dudes get together and do something like that before. They took over the second half of their season, and the Arizona Cardinals ended up being special for me. And Jake Plummer will always be one of my favorite quarterbacks. If you guys don't know Jake the Snake Plummer, man, go look up Arizona State. Go look up the Denver Broncos after John Elway and before Peyton Manning. Uh, my love, excuse me, it is a morning. My love for Arizona goes deep. Um, you know, one of the top three receivers of all time, Larry Fitzgerald. One of the greatest Super Bowls of all time, Arizona Pittsburgh Steelers, even though I'm not happy about the ending. So get back to the topic. I bring all that up to say this. You didn't have to ask Larry Fitzgerald to go into the film room. You didn't have to ask Jake Plummer to go into the film room. Heck, you don't have to ask Ryan Tannehill to go and study to the film room. On Sports TV, if I was doing Sports TV full time, If I was doing my particular shows full time, I would spend more than 4 hours a day on writing subjects, topics, conversations, debate, what do you call it? Debate article, a debate subject line to argue with somebody else. I would spend 4 hours doing that because it's something I love. I listened to Colin Cowherd yesterday, and yeah, some people are great at ad libbing and all this and that. That's not the point. You know why Brett Favre could ad lib? Because the language has changed. There's more efficient passing in today's day and age in football than there was in the old days. Yes, football has not changed overly much, but the conversation lingo between quarterback coach wide receiver, and wide receiver quarterback has changed. There's way more details. I think Peyton Manning, Tom Brady, and Drew Brees messed up the game for every other quarterback. Now those three, you got to hold that standard. You got to have the accuracy, the intelligence, and the work ethic. And if you guys don't know who that is, intelligence is obviously Peyton Manning, the accuracy is Drew Brees, and the work ethic is Tom Brady. And all three of them had all three components. Everybody knows how much I hate Tom Brady, but that dude is one of the hardest working quarterbacks. And you know what I also respect about Tom Brady? He didn't need $50 million a year to suck up the cap. He didn't need it. And then everybody's excuses was married to a supermodel. Well, why don't you go marry a supermodel instead of laying down with, what is it? These TikTok models, these Instagram stretchers or whatever you call them. Shoot. Like, come on, man. It's just easier to just do your 4 hours. I mean, even uh, Patrick Mahomes, even he said after year 3, oh, now I can start seeing what they're doing with defenses. Kyler's just entering year 3. Wouldn't it be great for a short quarterback to understand what he sees on the field? I'm just saying. Patrick is not short, but he finally got it. But then again, he kind of had a step up. He had almost a full rookie season where he got to sit. And he sat behind Alex Smith, who's a smart guy. And he was actually very athletic. I was one of those people who didn't like Alex Smith at first, but respected him way late in his career. And I love him now. Seeing his documentary on everything he went through, man, that dude is all heart. As I am just about here at work, I want to thank you guys for tuning in. Your questions, if you got them, I'll make sure I hit them up on the next Coastal Bros, which we air out on Sundays now. Just until the start of the season, our things change with our schedules, all 4 of us together, so we can work together as a team here. But thank you again for watching. Thank you for your comments and following along. I'm obviously going to be doing this more. I miss doing this, just being able to talk in the morning, get things out. And especially it's good in the morning because I don't really get to talk that much now just because, I had this injury. I'm still trying to get over. I'm back working. Thank you, Jesus. I'm back working. Now I just need to get a job where I'm not doing this because, God forbid that I injure myself again. You know what I mean? So, again, thank you for watching. You all have a blessed day. Hey, if there's something else that I hear, I might talk later today. Peace. Oh, before I leave, have a very blessed day and please be safe on your job. It's not fun having an injury. Just sharing what I'm going through. Don't get hurt on your job. And believe me, they will literally make you pay for it with your funds, which is also what I'm going through right now, but that's a whole different discussion. Have a blessed day, y'all.